Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Hear that at least clears it is not cancerous. Hence the reason why you, Bisola, you are still alive. Because the other person or two persons that is close to people that I know then that were diagnosed with the same thing like me, they didn't stay 6 months. One man, he lived up to 6 months. He died. Another one, the woman, she didn't stay up to 6 months. She died. Because theirs was the malignant ones. And it was same thing, brain tumor. Now, the question the man then said, this is where the challenges is. Or challenges are. Tumor grows. And when it grows, we would have no choice but to operate your brain. Did I say it clearly, Bisola? Tumors grow. And when it grows, we would have no choice than to operate the brain. A lot of time when they go and tamper with the brain, many people, some people do not come back whole, like they were. And if it continues to grow, there will be no choice than to operate it. And so they exit depending on your health. And they looked at my age then. Check out my age then. I was in my 30s. Are you making sense from it? So he said to me, there are some other things we need to check in your system. He asked me a question. Are you able to get pregnant? How many kids do you have? I told him that I betted, to God be the glory, so I lost one. He said on a normally with what is wrong with me, it's very rare to get pregnant. Hence the reason, Bisola, you hardly get pregnant. I do not know where your own tumor is situated. I'm only maybe assuming now. Sorry. You understand? Because if it's situated in your pituitary, you will hardly get pregnant. You will not even get pregnant. You will be lactating profusely for no reason. Your hormones will be all over the place. You will period today. You will sometimes not even see your period. Meanwhile, you are not pregnant. It's sometimes that there's tumor in the brain, which majority of the time in Nigeria, they do not check. You will hear stuff like, any ori konfo, akpepani, ekpepa. Most of the time, the sad news is that it is most likely tumor. Are you getting me? It is most likely tumor. So he was surprised. See, there are some medical conditions that you are in that is even beyond medical comprehension. Everyone's case differs. It may be the same diagnosis, but the way you will heal or it's affecting you is likely to be affecting other people differently. And that is why in the hospital, they take notes. So he said, he didn't even know that, it's strange that I'm getting pregnant. It's strange. Anyway, he said this surgery is a type of surgery that is not going to be cutting from here. They are going to go from my nose to the down part that this tumor is situated back. They will have to go through the nose to go into the brain. He then said they have to place me on medication, because they then did another test for me, discovered that I was my stress hormones, and there's a name they call it, adrenaline. My stress something was low, and my body couldn't. I couldn't withstand stress. It was low. That time they used to give me a steroid. Go and look at my shape. I mean, let me show. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can see a picture of my shape. I'll show you. Bisola, I just want to share this story with you. And cortisol. Thank you. God bless you. Cortisol. Cortisol was the steroid they were giving me. I'll show you myself. Look at me. Bisola, look at me. This was me in London with my mom. I was diagnosed. This is me. Can you see how big I was? It's the steroid that made me look like this. And that was demo in my stomach. That was demo in my stomach here. I went with Mama and Kpai and my husband. We went. This is London here. I wish I have the full picture anyway. I think it's upstairs. My mom was sitting somewhere here, and that's my friend that I said betted for barista. She was also there. We all sat down. But that is me. See me. That is me. I will show you another one, just so that you see. See me. Look at me. See. Sorry, I'm coming. Bisola, I'm coming. I'm trying to look for that picture. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I want to just show you how badly. One moment. Am I being? Picture here, what that by? Am I being? Some pictures you just keep. I'm trying to show the picture of when I was traveling with the kids. It's just a video of it that I see here. I can't see the main picture. Let me see if I can just show you the video. See. Let me see. See it. See me. Can you see? See me. Can you see? Can you see? That was me. That was when I was going to see my mom in London with my kids. Can you see the shape that I developed because of taking steroid? You will have one kind of shape. Go and find out this thing I'm saying. It was the cortisol that, you know, see it. Can you see me? That was when we were going to see my mom in London. When my mother saw me, she was scared. Bisola, she was scared. My daddy had told her that, you know, everybody should just be calm. My daddy was even saying I should come back home. He would send DHL. My daddy would send, you know, this herbal Chinese. They said Chinese, something that Chinese put in their nose. They will take it in. You will be. My daddy would send herbal things to me, DHL it, and I was drinking it. I was putting in my. All those things were just for good health. That is not the solution, to be sincere. But my daddy was always telling me not to worry. He's not going to bury any of us. That I'm not going to die. And like that. So that was my daddy's part. That was my daddy's part. So now, they now placed me on that steroid. They placed me on that steroid. I don't know if that's what you are taking. I don't know what you are taking to help me. And of course, to monitor the situation, the tumor. Now, Bisola, can I tell you something? I was on that steroid throughout for years, and I will go for MRI. It was formerly twice a year. Later, it became once a year. They were trying to see if it will get bigger. If it gets bigger, there's nothing they can do. I have to go in for surgery. That was the only time I now left everything to God. And I was taking my medication. I was taking the steroid. When I'm pregnant, they will be giving me steroids, cortisol. When I want to give birth, they will put 100 milligram of cortisol to give birth so I can have strength. I can't stand stress, Coco. They were trying to use it to help my brain. I don't know the medication you're on. Then can I tell you? It didn't stop there. I continued my life. I became so close to God. I continued the medication. I continued doing everything that I was doing. I was taking it easy. At first year, 2 years, I waited 6 months, and since God didn't take my life, I became more hopeful. I started releasing my body, to be happy again. I was very down. I was so scared. That's how you will feel. But can I tell you the truth, Bisola? Listen to me. If you did not die these 2 years, I bring that good news to you. You do not have cancer of the brain. It is most and very likely it is benign. Now, how your doctors are taking care of it is what I don't know. If you are doing MRI and checking it and it's not growing, you are lucky. If it's growing small, that is not good. But if it's not growing because they said they gave you medication and it's shrinking, it was just how many years ago? 3 years ago or 4 years ago? Yes. Yeah, only when was it that it was no more seen? That's 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was monitored. Then they stopped me from taking steroids. Before the pregnancy of Farouk, they stopped me from taking steroid. So, and just continue to monitor me. Then I had to, the weight just, I lost that weight. You understand? Gradually, I was walking up and down. I was walking up and down. You understand? If you notice during Farouk's pregnancy, I had calmed down. I was walking up and down. I was walking up and down. I came down. They stopped that medication. And then the story is that I just continued to pray, and I was still doing my MRI, and I was not on any medication. And one day I did my MRI 4 years ago, and the tumor gone. They couldn't find it anymore. They did another one, a review elsewhere in another hospital, and the tumor, it shrunk, it went, it left. I had, no, honey, it's not up to 4 years, because I've joined this church.
That was after COVID.
After COVID, hey, it was during COVID time. Yeah. So it's up to 4 years. Wow. I've joined this our church online, Yeye, and that was it. That was it. I didn't, the doctor, that doctor, they have released me after they stopped what they were giving me. I have now changed to another hospital that is nearer home, because the journey to that place was too far. So remember, whilst I was studying, I was dealing with this issue of it not growing and everything. So I then, what God cannot do does not hesitate. I just joined it, and I will not lie. I have to say the truth to you people. My prayer point, I will always talk about whatever your issue is. You talk about it. The testimony there is that, number one, it's not benign. Number two, the doctor said 6 months before knowing if it was malignant or benign. You have to know what it is. If it is malignant, you are most likely going to be so fine. It doesn't kill. That is the testimony. It doesn't kill if it is benign. Sorry, if it is benign. You understand? And if they operate it, you are most likely going to be fine too if it's growing. You understand? So, in my own case, the medication, it has shrunk. It left. In fact, I didn't believe it. Not that I didn't believe it, but I think they were not too sure. They couldn't find it. And then they did another one and told me. So my what's that thing that I go for? Routine check now is a year. Since that time, turned to yearly routine check. But not to check my brain for anything. It's not to check my brain for anything. Now I just go for gastritis, because I told you people that I have gastritis. That is my story. I felt this is the time to share it with you, Bisola. Except your doctor don't sincerely know what is wrong with you. If it is tumor, I can tell you, Bisola, you will be fine, but be sure it is tumor. And be sure they are giving you the right medication. And just make sure they keep checking it for you every year. It doesn't kill. The doctors may say that was the fear that got me depressed for 2 years or more. Yes, I was depressed because I thought my enemy would die. You was going to die then. But I can tell you, I have come across 3 persons that have experienced this same issue like us, Bisola, and I shared my story with them. And they were able to tell their doctor, this is somebody's story. Can you check this? Can you check this? Is it malignant or benign? Until they did all what advised, because in Nigeria, they may be less attending to it or exaggerating it. Mine is to let you know that this step be taken so you know that you are going to be fine. Tell them to check 1. Is it malignant or benign? 2. Tell them to tell you the centimeter or millimeter. Mine was they measured it. They will tell you. They will either tell you it's the size of peanuts or it's the size of plum. Is the size of. They will tell you how big it is. They know the size, so that the next one you are doing, they will be able to know if it is growing. So when they see that it is growing, you will be ready to do the needful. But most likely it will grow, Bisola. And let me tell you, above all, try and stay happy. Did you hear where I started from? Some people set me up. I started having a headache. From there, I had miscarriage. They wanted to ruin their life, not mine. It could have been caused by that. I don't know what caused it. It is not hereditary because none of my parents have it. So, I don't know. But since your doctor said too much thinking, it could be. Because in the end, they were giving me injection to stand stress. They said I couldn't stand stress. They were giving me cortisol, steroid. So, make sure you calm yourself down. Make sure you take it easy. You are going to live long, Bisola. You will live long. Trust God on this. You are going to be fine. For you to have lived from that day to now, yes, it is not what will kill you. And that's not. It's nothing to worry yourself about. Easy. You will be very fine. Please share this with Bisola, because I've been there and God healed me. In fact, my doctor that was transferred to, they were looking at the X-ray. What Bisola number? Because we Kudirat. Is this your X-ray? He was asking me. After that pandemic, during that pandemic, I had is this your X-ray? I used private clinic to do that MRI. Private clinic. Private. Is this your X-ray, Otonon? They told me after 2-3 months I have to do another one. Because God did it. And He's going to do that. Take your medication. And understand what the issue is. And be assured you are not going to die. Not this issue, Loma Kpai. Because if it's going to buy you, you would have been gone since few years that they noticed you had tumor. You would have been gone since. So it's not going to kill you. Okay? So I love you all. I'm not going to TikTok. I thought I would go there. It's already 10 o'clock. Okay? I love you people. Help me share it to Bisola. I've only always said to people, medically, you don't know what I've been through. I've only shared maybe my experience about childbearing with you people. But when it gets to a time like this, I felt this was the time to share that God did it. He healed me of that. My dad, I can never forget my dad. He told me, Kindewa. Now he rebuked it because the doctor told me that my enemy has 6 months to live. And truly, if it is the malignant one, 2 people that had it that same period, they were all gone. Because theirs was malignant. I see the reason why you are happy every time. You deserve it. God is marvelous. Yes. Dami Baba, Aburo Mini. That's my cousin, no, from my daddy's side. My second cousin. Orúkọ ọkọ ẹ̀ ló ń lò. So, thank you, Auntie Me. You know, so that's it. So, stay happy, Bisola. Withdraw yourself from that limiting yourself. I'm telling you, Turaka, you still have a lot you are going to do on it. Turaka, take your medication and bounce back. You are good. I'm telling you, God knows I'm not using it to make you feel water down what is wrong. I know they would have scared you and you are scared, but I can tell you, you are going to be fine. So long as it's not malignant. If it was, you would have long been gone. Forget it. You won't be where. You won't even be here. Forget it. Oh, you're going to be around for a long time by the grace of God. I love you all. Thank you all. My Yeye, we don't need TikTok to self-assess of our lives tonight. May I choose joy? Oh yes, that's what is. Just tell Bisola to stay happy. She should try. Withdraw from her shell. You will not die but live to declare the glory of God in it. Amen. Auntie Me and Mima. And Mima. God bless you for sharing the arrow. Yes. I needed to share it because I know that if she needs money, or Yeye, yeah, I'm not saying she doesn't need money. They are people, they will help her. You understand? I'm not saying, even me when I was going through it, we need money, you will do MRI, you do everything, you know. I'm not saying she doesn't need money, but she's going to be okay. They should help her to help her buy her drugs, her medication. She said it, she said she pays up to 150 for her monthly medication. So she'll be fine. They should help her, but I know she will be fine. That's just the news I want to bring to her today, and I wish to share with her. So help me share with her. She shall be taking her medication. In due course, she will check and she will be fine. As long as it's not growing, she will be fine. One day, she won't see it again. By the grace of God. I love you all. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow by the grace of God. Keep saying, keep saying, keep saying, keep saying. Hear what Bisola said. She said they said to her, Ironu lofa. That means it's possible. I told you people, mine too. When it started, headache, and it was that àwọn èèyàn ṣèkà fún mi lábẹ́lẹ̀, mo gbé sọ́kàn, mo lose oyún, mo dẹ̀ tún wá lọ jẹ́ kó, you never know where it's coming from. So try and make sure information is half of the solution. Assignment exactly, because so that she is aware that she's not alone. I've been there, and let her know pé òun ò ní kú, kó try kó túraká. If not, the thing will is an expert. Àwọn neurologist, àwọn ló máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tó máa rí pé bó ṣe rí bó ṣe ìrìn àjò yẹn rè, bó ṣe máa lọ rè, bó ṣe máa lọ rè. Kachifoli Sandra baby. Hello darling sister. So ó dàárọ̀ Asuji. See you all tomorrow. Mi ò bọ́ jákẹ́ẹ̀tì láti somebody advise me. Positive mindset brings healing quickly. Exactly, see me, Sandra. Correct. You are so on point. Yes, it brings healing quickly. Stay positive and stay happy. So K1 not do, K1 do. Please, everybody should forget that one. A man, only jealomo, I mean, ele jerayilomo, doesn't mean that when situation arise. So that one should not be the news she should think of or listen to or hear. Her own is healing. She should just face her life. Ọlọ́run dá ọmọ ẹ̀ sí fún. Let her do it. God will be with her. Ó dàárọ̀, my dear.